everyone, it's Lupe from BrunoPlanningCO. I'm going to be planning in my Erin Condren daily duo, and I'm actually going to be filming in real time, which is a little interesting because I haven't done one of these videos in a very long time, and the reason I am doing it is because it is the morning of the 25th. So I'm actually planning the day of, which I also don't normally do, but this week has been a little bit crazy, so I just wanted to kind of film this as quickly as possible. So I'm sorry if I'm like rambling a lot because I tend to do that a lot of the time and then I just edit it out, but this is not going to be edited as much. So I'm going to be using this washi for today. This is from my sticker shop and it's one of my favorites, so I wanted to make sure I do it, especially because it's now summertime, so it's a very nice summer theme. I'm just going to white out this entire calendar. I've been finding myself whiting out that calendar a lot more now. I don't know that I need it as much when I'm not at school or during the school year, so I don't know. Do you all use that calendar? And if so, let me know how you use it. I know that a lot of people don't like that it's on every single page in the daily duo and it's going to stay the same for the rest of the year, so I'm just wondering if you guys have found a different way of using it, or do you just cover it up every time as well? All right, that's looking pretty cute. I do like to use more washi and stickers on Fridays and the weekends. Typically I keep Wednesdays and Thursdays a little bit more simple, just because it's the middle of the week and I have a little bit less time to kind of plan and decorate. So I like to keep those 2 days, so Wednesdays and Thursdays, a little bit more simple. So I just used some highlighters or some brush pens and did kind of a quick spread. On Wednesday was actually the 1-year anniversary for my sticker shop, so I was kind of celebrating with a little bit more stickers. Still pretty minimal, no washi for those days, but these days I do like to have them a little bit more playful and a little bit more colorful. So I want to use one of these gold washis to go on the top and maybe right here, but I don't know which one I should use. I really like this one right here, but I don't know how that's gonna look because of the white. I really need to start doing more of these real-time videos because I feel like I'm struggling a little bit today, or maybe because it's super early in the morning. All right, so what does this look? Does this look okay? That actually looks pretty cute, but I don't know. This is actually one of my favorite ones. I think I got it at Michael's. This one is Simply Gilded, but this one, I don't know if I have enough. I just love how simple and delicate that looks, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. This is my process. I usually like to choose a thick washi and then maybe a thinner washi. This one is a little bit thick though too, but I thought it was really cute with the little hearts. That's too much. I think that's just too much gold. All right, so we got two options here. It's a little bit more delicate. I think I might go with this one. And I'm sorry if the lighting is a little bit off. It has been so thunderstormy and rainy the past couple days. I actually was gonna film this same spread yesterday, Thursday, but it was so dark I couldn't really get good lighting, so I just decided to put it off till this morning, but then it ended up being just as dark as yesterday, so I had to make sure I actually filmed, so that's why it might be a little bit darker than usual. It looks kind of okay, but my office is pretty dark. We actually had a tornado warning, I think on Monday night, Sunday to Monday, I think we had a tornado warning at midnight or something, and they told us it was like an emergency and we had to go to the basement, and it was really, really scary. Actually did hit some communities that were more west and south of us, so it didn't hit us, but I'm glad that it didn't come towards us, but it was definitely pretty scary to get that kind of warning in the middle of the night. And we actually heard the tornado sirens, which is also kind of scary, but all week it's been pretty rainy and just pretty thunderstormy since then. All right, so let's put this here as well. Oh, this one always breaks at certain points. I think they made this washi with some indents in it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this piece. All right, let's see. What should I do with this piece? Since it is Friday, let's just add this in somewhere here. Let's add it here. You know what though? I think I'm gonna put a different to do on here because I'm gonna put a little sticky, let's see. All right, I'm gonna put this one here. It's actually gonna cover. I'm doing a lot of whiting out today. I don't usually like to white out a lot just because it takes time and I'm just not wanting to waste that time. But when you put washi underneath the date, you kind of go over the calendar, so then you do have to start whiting things out. So it's not a big deal to white things out. It's just kind of a pain to do it every single time, which I don't. I don't do it every single time. So what if I put this one here like this? Oh no, it's not gonna fit. It's too short. Oh, I have an idea. Hold on. These to-dos are also for my sticker shop. And I really wanted to do script stickers. I've been asked about it quite a lot. And I'm just hesitant about using someone else's handwriting or someone else's script to do scripts. So if I were to do scripts, I would want it to be in my handwriting. And that kind of requires me to input my font into the computer and do kind of like this whole process, which I definitely want to do. It's just I haven't had time to do it. But if I do offer scripts, I really do want it to be in my handwriting because all of my stickers are my handwriting, they're my drawings. And so I want to kind of keep that the same for my entire shop. And I would just feel kind of funny if the scripts that I offered weren't in my handwriting. I know that's not like a big deal. I know, of course, many shops don't use their own handwriting, like they purchase handwriting or they purchase fonts from other shops or other people so that they can use them. But I am just, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I could just use someone else's font. So that's going to have to be a process. I definitely want to do it as soon as possible. I hope to get it done this summer because I did want to do headings for the teacher planners. So I think I'm going to try to make that a goal for July and a project for July just to get my font created so that I can offer those scripts. So I'm just going to do this and I think I really like that. So I just put my little to-do on here. I'm glad that I picked this delicate gold. Okay, so I'm going to start listing my to-dos and then I will go ahead and schedule everything I have to do in the hourly part. All right, so it's not a long list and I did misspell vacuum and I hate writing on whiteout. So I just used a little sticker strip and just wrote over that. I know you can kind of see it a lot on camera, but when I'm looking at it, you can't really see it. And the only thing I missed here was my vitamin. So I'm just gonna use one of my little icons. I'll use the yellow one since we're doing kind of a blue and yellow theme. So I do have a vitamin that I take twice a day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it here and then I can just check off the two little circles when I do it. So it doesn't seem like I have a ton to do, but finishing item number 2 is going to be pretty much my entire day. I woke up a little early today, so I'm just gonna do my AM. So this week has been a little bit up and down for me, like mentally and emotionally. I didn't get really into a good place until yesterday, Thursday. So everything that I had to get done was kind of put off for a little while at the beginning of the week. I'm much better and definitely a better state of mind. And so I've just been working nonstop on my anniversary sale, which is going to happen very soon. So as I mentioned, on Wednesday was the 1-year anniversary for my sticker shop. So we're going to have a sale. There's going to be some new items and potentially a little bundle that is going to be available. So I'm really working hard to get it all done. So today I'm finishing the second item that's going to be available that's new and I'm making everything by hand. So it does take quite some time. I'm really excited. I hope that everything can be released and the sale can happen as soon as possible. And I think I'm at a good place. It just really depends on how much I do this weekend. Typically I do some work on the weekends, but this weekend I'm probably going to have to work pretty much the entire 2 days. We'll see. It really depends on how today actually goes. So I'm actually using the Erin Condren stencil, which I used to use pretty much every single day for I don't know how many months. Actually, you know what? The sticker is really bothering me on my finger. I pulled it out because I saw it as I was going through my stickers and I really wanted to use it here because I know it's rainy, but when the sun comes out, it's going to be all rainbows and hopefully more sunshine. I don't know. I'm just hoping that's what happens and I really liked it there. So I'm just going to put it there for now. But like I was saying, I loved to use the stencil sheet, especially the little check boxes when I was planning in my daily duo. But now since I have the dot markers, or these specifically the Zig ones, I haven't used it in a while and I'm kind of coming back to it again. I don't know, this week I just decided to pull it out and try it a little bit more, but I do really love those dot markers. And by the way, if you're curious about anything that I'm using, any of my writing tools, any of the markers or highlighters that I'm going to be using a little bit later, definitely make sure to check out my video where I walk through all of the pens and markers that I use on a daily basis. I just released it. I think it was the last video that I put on the channel, so I'll make sure to link it in the description. I just realized I wanted to use an AM sticker instead of writing it out. I'm just so used to sometimes writing it out because of Tuesdays and Wednesdays when I use less stickers, but I really did want to use this AM sticker from my shop because it has a little bit of yellow in there. So I kind of like it there. So let's just leave it there. It kind of goes over the washi a little bit, which I like. I do like layering stickers sometimes. I think I did that. Yeah, I did that quite a bit here. I love the way that that looks. I don't think I did it there, but I do love layering stickers sometimes. All right, this scheduling part should be very, very quick. I hope that this video isn't super long. I'm not used to doing this and it's actually a little bit stressful, to be honest, but I should do it more often so I don't feel so stressed and so that I can actually have some practice, because it's always hard for me to write and talk at the same time. So I definitely need to practice a little bit more. So right now I am filming. So I'm going to do that for a little while and hopefully I can get this done really soon, maybe by 9:30. I'm just going to write item 2. If I wasn't filming this, I would write what that item is, but I don't want to share just yet. I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. So film, then we'll do item 2 all the way till lunchtime. And then at lunch, I should do an IG post. All right, so I'm just going to use one of these stickers. This one has brown hair, which is completely fine. I have more of a darker hair, which is kind of my little main character in my sticker shop, but I do like using the brown hair one as well since my hair isn't completely black. Oh, actually, I probably should put a load of laundry in because if not, then I end up leaving it till like the last minute of the day and then I have to wait to make sure everything dries. The comforter usually, we don't have like a very thick comforter, but usually it takes about 2 drying cycles. Maybe I'm just not using the right setting or something, but let's try to do it a little bit early just so that I can get it done. All right, so before I go through the rest of my day, let me see how I'm going to use my brush pens. So these are the Tombow brush pens. I really like to use them to highlight kind of long periods of time in my day or kind of like lunch and my AM and like dinner, that kind of thing. So I think I'm going to do the same thing. I just don't know if I want, let's see, maybe I want the yellow for lunch. And they're so easy to use. They don't bleed through. Only thing that I found though is I do have to make sure that my pen completely dries or it will smear. I don't think it's smeared here because I left it long enough. Definitely let your pen dry before you put this over it, or put this first and then you can use your pen on top of it. But I found if you just let it dry, it's completely fine. And then I'm gonna use the blue one. Just note the long periods of time in my day. So filming an item. This blue is okay. I kind of wish it was a little bit darker, but I couldn't find one that was darker than that. And I'm just going to do this here. Oh no, that was the whiteout part. That's okay. And then I want to use this gray Erin Condren highlighter to just note that all of those times are taken up by that thing on the top or in the blue. Okay, and then after lunch, I think I want to edit this video so I can get it done before my husband is done with work. All right, so I'm going to edit. That's probably going to take maybe an hour or so. I hope this video isn't super long. I'm just probably rambling. Let's see. So edit, and then I'll probably go back to finishing the second item, but I do need to vacuum. This is why I love this hourly section so much, because it really makes me think about how long things are going to take and what I can actually get done in a day. So I love it so much, but I'm going to do edit for about an hour, I think, hopefully. And then I'm going to do finish 2. I'll just put, and then I will vacuum right before I take a shower. So let's do here. I'm just trying to line up the check boxes as much as I can from the top. It doesn't really matter if they're lined up. I just think it looks a little bit nicer and a little bit more organized if it is. All right, so let's do vacuum here. If I can spell vacuum correctly. There we go, perfect. So let me start doing a little bit more highlighting here. So we'll edit. Let me not do that just yet. I don't think that's dry enough, but let me put this sticker back on here. All right, so edit. and then finish number 2. That's gonna hopefully take that time. Then I'll vacuum, then I'll shower. I'm not gonna write shower here. And by the way, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I hope you like this video and subscribe, of course. I am a teacher and I just wanted to mention that because I know I didn't say that like I go to work or anything like that, and that's because it's summer break, thankfully. And so I'm really just focusing on my sticker shop and kind of planning out some really fun things with that during the summer. So it's what now? It's June. In July is when I'll start doing more school stuff and starting to get ready, especially because I'm starting a new school and I'm so excited. Starting a new grade as well. So I'm a math teacher and I'm gonna be teaching math for 8th graders only, which is really, really fun. But it's gonna be quite a lot of work for me in terms of planning, especially with a new curriculum and a new school, and I have to set up a classroom. So all of that will probably happen around July because we actually start pretty early in August. Since I'm a new teacher for that school, I have to do like a week of training, and then the students start like the 2nd or 3rd 3rd week of August. So it's pretty early in August. I think that's all I'm going to put for the afternoon, because depending on what I get done, I might have to, oh wait, I have to publish this video. So let's do that after my walk. I might do a little bit earlier, but let me just write it here just in case everything gets pushed back a little bit. So I'm going to do publish. This is actually like the first time I'm going to publish a video the day that I make it, or like a plan with me the day that I plan it, which is really interesting. So publish, plan with me, which you are currently watching. So for these checkboxes, what I've used to do was I just took a Mildliner and kind of colored it in. So since I use a little bit of green here, I think I want to make it green. So let's see how that looks. I just realized that it seems like I'm whispering, and that's probably because I am, and now I'm whispering more, I think. So again, I'm like not used to doing this in real time, so I gotta get used to it, I think. I'm liking this green. I think that was a good idea. All right, awesome. I'm just gonna add a couple more stickers to make it a little bit more playful, but I think I have it all scheduled out the way that I want it. Oh no, I forgot about something. Oh no, I don't have to do that today. I can do it this weekend, which is probably actually better. They sent over like the health insurance information for my new school, so I have to look at all of that, pick my plan, and do all of that. Very, very fun enrollment, but I need to do that with my husband, which we'll do this weekend instead of today. All right, so I just added some other little cute stickers in my sticker shop, and I did forget to write plan my weekend. And I just realized I don't have like scissors icons or like a laminator, which I really need to do, of course, as a teacher and a planner. And I just couldn't believe I don't have a printer. I don't have like a laminator or a cutting machine icon, and I would have really liked to use it here. So I'm definitely gonna have to make those soon. I think I'm just gonna use this little character sticker where she is looking a bit tired, because it's gonna take a little while and it is quite a bit of work, so that is pretty representative of that. All right, so the last few things that I usually do, so here I'm just gonna write kind of an important to do today, which is to call my mom and my dad. I don't really like that very much. I don't know why I did it that way, so I'm just gonna put this sticker on top of it, and then maybe I'll do a green one. And it's actually pretty thunderstormy, so I'm just gonna use this thunderstorm icon, and I think the high today is supposed to be 79. I'm gonna move this up a little bit because I left some kind of negative space there. All right, and then I don't wanna forget my water trackers. So I'm just gonna use the green one just to have a little bit more green in here. And on the bottom, what I really need actually, so a lot of the times what I use in this space is whatever I need for that day or for the next day. So what I really need is a shopping list, especially with some early 4th of July sales going on. So we wanna make sure we look at some of the catalogs. There's a couple of purchases we've been wanting to make, but just kind of waiting for some sales. So definitely need to start making a good list today. So for this part, I am going to use my dot markers because they make a very, very quick list. I just don't know if I should go with the yellow one or the green one again. Should I do green? Maybe too much green. I'll use the yellow one since we used just a little bit of yellow, but a little bit of orange. This one is, let's see how this one looks. That looks really great. I think it matches really nicely with the Tombow brush. So let me try to make this in somewhat of a straight line, and it's fine. It doesn't look too terrible. All right, so let me do this just to add a little bit more detail. All right, so I will fill out that shopping list a little bit later. I just want to kind of separate these little sections here. Okay, and I think that is all. And this has been a little bit stressful. I'm sorry if I rambled or if this wasn't as engaging as some of my other plan with me's. I just wanted to make sure I got it done and make sure I share this with you all. If you want to see more real-time videos, definitely let me know. I will definitely try to practice more as I do more, if I do more. So just let me know what your thoughts are. I will also try not to do them so early in the morning because I feel like my mind is working a little bit slower here. I hope you enjoyed the video and got some inspiration. If you did, make sure you like, and if you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe and be part of the channel. I love engaging with you all, so if you want to leave me a comment, I'll make sure to reply. See you next week, everyone. Bye.